Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to
expose the globe lie and bring Quinn to the flat earth.
As always, should you or any member of your I Am force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What about Quill? That's easy to say. Hello, Quill. Quill?
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask about the flat earth? Or anything?
What about the, pictures in space? What about those?
Yeah, the pictures in space is something that a lot of people mention, but they don't really prove anything. Pictures can be easily manipulated, especially nowadays with the technology that we've got. Pictures can be manipulated. Even NASA admit they've only got a lot of their pictures are multiple ones combined together, so they're not a live photo or whatever. As well as the fact that where they are in a vacuum is completely impossible. So, sorry, Jen.
Before you go into another topic, I just want to point out to go along with what you were saying just now.
Mm-hmm.
People have taken the moon landing photos, the one in particular where the astronaut standing on the moon and took a picture of the Earth. Well, turns out it's been copied and pasted. And there are people who have done videos, who've done it live, put it into Photoshop, and then looky what we have. So it's very interesting. You might want to look into that. And that's all I want to say.
Yeah, I would assume you think SpaceX is a credible agency, right? Whoever the globe earther is, I'm not sure what your name is. What do you think about SpaceX? Okay. What do you think about SpaceX?
Well, I think we're bypassing Quill's point here. He said pictures from space. And what do we think about them? What does he think about these so-called pictures? I mean, are they actual pictures, Quill? You did say the word picture, yeah? Like a photograph. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, like the pictures that they took.
Yeah, so it's not like a picture like we would take with a camera, like click. It's not like that, yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense what you guys are saying.
What do you think of the picture? What do you think of those pictures?
I mean, maybe they're real, maybe they're not.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the thing.
So it's not a credible source.
It's not definitive.
Yeah, so you can't prove whether they are or not. But even that's not even going on to the fact that us existing next in the medium they're in is impossible. Like that goes into it deeper. But the fact is that a picture isn't a credible source. So that's what we think about those pictures. Does that answer?
Well, I mean, it's more. Do you think it's evidence of a globe? I mean, it's what we think. We just can't verify. But to you, what do you think of those? Do you think it proves the globe?
I mean, I could see both sides of it.
Greetings, Kimo.
Hi, everyone.
Maybe they're real, maybe they aren't. But I don't know. It can't be verified. So
you really don't have anything definitive that makes you believe in the globe?
I mean, it's NASA. Why? It's NASA, so.
Yeah, I'm assuming your next question is why would they lie? I assume is that what you're getting at? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I mean, he did launch a rocket into there, and there's satellites and stuff.
All right, we'll go one at a time. We'll go one at a time. So they launched a rocket. So did you see those launches? You looked at them.
No, I didn't. Nope.
Yeah, but there are people who have seen these launches, like been there in person. Like there are people who have been there for the launches, so we can't deny that there is a launch going, but we can't verify where it's ending up. So we just witnessed something shooting off away, and for all we know, it could land in the middle of the ocean somewhere. We can't verify that it's going to the place that they're saying, which is a vacuum or space.
Well, yeah, all right.
So yeah.
Sorry. I just want to know what, because like you said, pictures from space means it's not flat. So we've just discovered those pictures are not real. We can't verify them. Does it now mean the Earth is now flat? So if it's no, what makes the Earth not flat? Why is it not a flat Earth? Get what I mean? So, I mean, you tried, you said, well, it's not flat because we have pictures. And then we find out they're not actually pictures, they're just like composite images on a computer.
Yeah, it's just like you could call a movie an image. You could see a movie of the Earth exploding, but it doesn't mean that that it's a picture.
Yeah, so that means now you're like, well, I'm trying to find a way to show that the Earth is not flat. Show that it's not flat, yeah? And you're not doing that. You're saying, well, I've got a picture, but oh, hold on, that picture's not real. So what else do I have to prove the Earth is not flat?
Yeah, Quill, you tried to argue that you were essentially just saying NASA, right? They have you think they have volumes of evidence that the Earth is a globe. If I were to ask you if I were to tell you I can send you a video of a mouse walking on a rocket in a SpaceX live stream, would you call me insane? Does that make any sense to you?
No, it doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. It
doesn't make sense. So if you look in the live stream voice text,
I was asking what doesn't make sense. I wasn't agreeing with you.
What?
I said I wasn't agreeing with you. I was saying what doesn't make sense is the fact that there is literally proof that it's not round, and it was from YouTube for no reason.
No, but I'm saying to Quill's in his head, he's thinking, well, there's evidence that it's a ball and it's not flat. But he said pictures, so he can rule that out. So does that mean you're now a flat earther, Quill?
I wouldn't advise you to go by that logic. I'd advise you to question everything else. Like, for example, if we're living on a ball, then we should be able to measure that ball. So rather than just saying pictures don't exist, therefore flat, I'd advise you to question everything, like the fact that we're spinning, we feel no motion, we see no curvature, we measure no curvature, and all we do is observe things moving above our head, the sun and the moon. So if anything, logically, those are the things that are moving, the sun and the moon, because that's all we observe.
No, but I think he's being honest, which most ball earthers are not.
Oh, yeah,
he's saying, me personally, I have pictures from space. I don't have any measurements, I don't have any geodetic surveying. So for him, all he can do is provide the pictures, and if he doesn't have a picture, he's stuck. He's thinking, well, I don't know what I have written. Right, Quill?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And it's not like you have measured the Earth yourself, right?
Nope.
Nope. There you go. So I think he's being honest. I don't think we need to extract more from him like the other ball earthers do, where they try to think really hard of, well, someone else must know the answer. Okay? Quill's just saying to himself, look, pictures from space is the best we've got. It's the ball, we can see it. And we're like, well, it's not real. So he's like, well, okay, if it's not real, then what else do we? He's asking the same question, I think, pretty much. No, Quill?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is logically sound to say you're now a flat earther because you don't have any proof or evidence or reason, really, to think the Earth is a ball or globe.
I just wanted to go off what Kimo said. Welcome to Flat Earth.
Yes. Exactly. I mean, it's not that difficult. I mean, it takes me 5, 10, maximum 15 minutes to speak to an honest person who, like Quill's just said, all I've got is pictures from space. Now, most ball earthers will lie and say, wow, I'm sure there's someone out there who can do something I can't. And what we find is, I don't think Quill wants to go through all of that and make excuses. So I don't know. Yeah, like Jen says, welcome to Flat Earth. Now do a bit more Flat Earth research. You don't have to research the globe because there's not one to research. You see?
Yeah, we know that.
You've been super honest, Quill. I mean, this is I don't think we're quite used to this. I mean, I think people expect like a big backlash, challenge, and that. But if there were evidence, you would provide. There's no way you could not provide evidence of a globe if it were true, right? You'd have it.
Yeah.
Or do you think someone else has it?
Well, I mean, there's no evidence that I have pointing towards it, so... Yeah.
So, Quill, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone you know that the Earth is not a globe. They've been lied to. Arm yourself with the Flat Earth information, like Bambi's been saying here, and just get out there and just do some activism and just speak to as many people as you can and raise awareness that space is fake, moon landings were a hoax, the Earth has no curvature, it's not spinning. There's no evidence for this. There's theory, lots of theory. So, and there's lots of mathematical equations. Yeah, so I could give you calculations, but I'd have to include an R value, which obviously I don't know how to get that far. I have to presuppose it. So there's lots and lots. Don't get confused ever between the theory and the practical nature or element of it.
Yes, I second that.
All right. That's all the time that I have.
All right. Yeah, I really appreciate your honesty.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it,